Hello. I'm Bilko Gavin, Master of Necromantic White. How may I aid you? The College of Necromantic White uses magic to perform instantaneous healing. It is a magic of unparalleled power, as it can overcome the frailties of mortal bodies and even conquering death. Yeah, Perryman, I think both Perryman and Virgil are proficient in this school. But nothing with you? Okay, fine. Pleasure to meet you. I really like the different magic colleges in this game and how they are separated and how you can exactly tell what each college does. So it's easier for you to choose what kind of magics do you want to perform. Hello? I am Derry, Master of Necromantic Black. Do you require something? Necromantic Black deals with the harm and control of both man and beast through magic. It is the most powerful form of magic, even transcending the boundary between life and death. It is not a magic to be trifled with. I don't need to concentrate to kill people. I just need to backstab them. Oh, look at this. Are you the guy I'm looking for? Tigerman? Tigerman. Yes, what is it? I am Farco Lydell, Master of Nature. The nature magics involve those things that surround us, such as vegetation and wildlife. Nature is, for the most part, a benevolent magic, allowing the caster to charm creatures and speed the healing. Yet, it can also be used defensively, if one so chooses, of course. I hope so. I don't have anything else to ask him. Are we done with these? I don't think I've spoken to these two. I really need to find that person. How do you do, sir? I am Sptinka. Okay, mistress. I don't know what that means. Of morphing magic. Morph is simply amazing magic. To see the substance of a creature weaken before your eyes or become a minuscule representation of what it once was, it is utterly awe-inspiring. Only a fool dares anger a mage in possession of such skill, I suppose. Yeah, a fool with a gun. Interesting. Do you... Oh, yeah. It's her. Do you know of anything that will cure a werewolf? Ah, but of course, lycanthrope restorative will cure a person who has become infected by a werewolf. It is a very difficult potion to create, taking 7 years to prepare correctly. Its making is a closely held secret here in Tulla. Okay, may I acquire some? There is a girl in Caladon with the affliction. Oh my, we had believed the werewolves to be extinct these past few hundred a year. There is one batch available in our stores. You may purchase it for 2,000 coin. I am sorry it is so expensive, but the ingredients and the time required demand that it be so. Well, you're in luck because we have that much money. Thank you, Mr. Dixon. Here you are. I pray you are in time and that no one has destroyed the girl you are attempting to help. Good luck, destroyed. Yeah, somebody made her explode. Bye, thank you. You were the one I wanted. If you're master pickpocket, if you have a pickpocket mastery, you're going to have fun with these guys. Do it. You're going to find loads of stuff. How do you do, sir? I am Mr. Liam Raymond, Master of Meta. What can I do for you? The simplest way to describe the College of Meta is as a set of defensive magical spells. They are utilized for defending oneself against hostile magic, or for dispersing hostile magic that has been used upon something or someone. I feel it is a must-learn college for any true mage. Yes, of course it is. It's basically dispelling, right? Are we done? Don't remember. Yes, we are done because that's a little common room. What was this about? Oh yeah, that annoying puzzle. Oh my god, I almost forgot about that. And these are stone guardians, but if you ever try to attack Tolla, these things will come alive and try to maul you to death. Let's go up the stairs then. You must be Jorian. This old wizened figure doesn't react to your approach. You cannot be certain he has even seen you. Excuse me? Ah, it is the Wanderer. You are here to speak with Simeon. Yeah, I am. A wry smile crosses his face. He continues as if you had not spoken. Before you may see him, you must do something for me first. Please, sir, I'm looking for extremely important information. That may be. Yeah, Nasruddin sent me. I don't have much time. That is not how I see it. I don't care how you see it. Then you know what I'm doing? Perhaps. Then let me in and stop playing these games. That is not how it works. I wonder why people dislike Tulla so much. Every time I come in here, I literally want to destroy them all. They're arrogant, and they're pretty much... they're sheltered, they indoctrinate young kids, and they also do not like to explain things, like all mages, you know, there is this, like, a little bit of a... can you call it... stereotype of the very powerful and mysterious mage, which is alright still. It doesn't surprise that people hate this place in general. And honestly speaking, when you're a mage and you come here and you want to get a mastery, the mastery is not always as cool as all the other masteries, like the technological masteries. I mean, some masteries, some normal, not magical masteries, are really lame, yeah. For example, the prowling mastery is a little bit... yeah. But the tests you have to pass for some of the College of Mages are really stupid. They are subpar to other masteries. So yeah, this place doesn't really live up to what it should be. Tell me what I need to do then. Go and gaze upon the mural in the main hall. It is near a glowing circle on the floor. I am certain you must have passed it on your way in here. And then you may enter to see Simeon. I've already looked at the mural. But you have not understood. You must look upon it again, and then you may enter. I have understood. But you don't get a choice here. Now, I love this game, but don't be fooled. I dislike the combat very much. I like the skill point system. I like technology specializations versus magic colleges. But still, something that is also very annoying is the lack of options you have to solve a situation with. There are some quests that you can resolve in 3 or even 4 ways, and then there are quests where you do not have a say. Absolutely. Then again, if you choose a different background when you start the game, you may have different dialogue options. It's just sometimes, well, it is normal, you know, some things are done perfectly and some other less perfectly, very less perfectly, but this is just how it is. So let's look at it again. Yeah, I know what that is about, so I'm not going to waste your time by looking at it. We are going to see much of that later, don't you worry. You have seen the mural, you may now enter to speak with Simeon. Thank you. Bye. To not speak you again ever. Hello?
You've come seeking information?
Yeah, Nasruddin has sent me to find the location of the Vendigrot ruins, please.
Pelosian. Pelosian is the only one who can answer that question for you.
So, Pelosian, I think we have seen his pool in the middle of the courtyard. Yeah, is some... I think he was not the first mage. He was the mage who founded Tulla. So he was a piece of something. I mean, he was very powerful. And I think we need to talk with this ghost. Where can I speak with this Pelogian?
How? How is the question, not where.
Oh well.
Pelogian is dead. Has been for 1,000 years.
Please, talk faster. You're annoying me. Well, Nasruddin has been dead for thousands of years, or I don't know, hundreds, and we found him alive, so I wonder. I mean, how do I speak with him then?
No one knows. Since his death, he has appeared above Pelogian's pool every night at midnight. He floats there for an hour and then fades away. No one has ever been able to coax him to speak. You must find a way to bring his voice forth.
Do you have any suggestion on how I might proceed?
The answers are yours to find, Wanderer.
Of course.
Perhaps Pelogian's history might yield some clues for you.
Is there not some other way? Time is of the essence here.
There may be some mention of what you seek somewhere in our vast archives. But it could take years to find it. There is no guarantee that it is even there at all. No, the archives are not what you seek.
I don't think you have any way to look into the archives. I don't think they let you in, and I don't think you're forced to talk with Pelogian. You can go about the puzzle in many different ways, but still. Tell me about Pelogian then.
Pelogian, clairvoyant artist, poet, founder of Tula, and above all, master of summoning. Hearing tales of him in my youth is what led me to summoning.
Okay, so you're a master summoner. He was a clairvoyant.
Yes, that is why I believe that. Even had he not seen the ruins that you seek with his own eyes, he will be able to give you the answers that you seek. It is believed that his writings and his paintings foretold future events. In fact, much of what he has prophesied has come to pass.
Yeah, besides this puzzle being very annoying, it is actually, not badly placed, because nobody knows where these Vendiground ruins are. They have been lost to time, and Pelogian is a clairvoyant, is very ancient, is a very powerful being, ghost now, supposedly. So it makes sense for you to follow this path. It's not like a puzzle, a chore puzzle, a puzzle, that you have to do to get to another stage of your quest or your game just because, It's not a chore, it's something you have to do to get to someone that will give you the answer you seek, because he has the means to. It's not as if Simeon would send us to fetch a scroll somewhere and then bring it back to him so that he will tell us where Vendigroth is. So yeah, I dislike this puzzle, but it's perfectly done. I don't have any complaint with it story-wise. What things has Pelogian foretold?
He saw many things that most refused to believe.
Wow, that's impressive. I can't understand their disbelief.
I appreciate your humor, but all I can tell you is that things are the way they need to be.
Yeah, I appreciate your vagueness, and that was sarcasm, I believe, not humor. I don't think Mr.Dixon does humor. You said he was the founder of Tula.
Pelogian was born to great wealth, but his spirit was that of a wandering mystic. It would not allow him to live a life of leisure. When in his travels he found only arrogance, greed, and the thirst for power among the sorcerers of his day, it troubled his soul greatly. He wandered out into the wasteland, and it was here that he found what he was looking for.
Wow, this guy did not have a single defect now, did he? What was he looking for?
Clarity. A singular consciousness. A place he could start a new philosophy of magic. he gathered young, promising disciples around him and created this marvelous place, a beacon to all those that would pursue the ways of magic with a pure heart.
About this and how the mages of Tula indoctrinate or are very intransigent with their students. Mr. Dixon didn't care about the quest, but the Watermaster, the College of the Hydromancer Master, gives you a quest about one of his students. If you do that quest, which I recommend, I've done it many times. Now Mr. Dixon doesn't want to do it, and it's fine. You will see how they treat their apprentices. It's not a very good. They are very ridiculous in the way they go about. They don't treat them very well. I mean, it's debatable, but still. You mentioned that he was a poet as well. Tell me.
His poetry was a bit overwhelming for most, much less lyrical than his paintings. The poems seem to reveal his inner self in a way few could understand. We don't know his poetry firsthand. Sadly enough, his works have been lost to us. All we have are others' writings about it.
Well, how do you know that his poetry was so good and overwhelming, if you have all the others' writings about it? Wow, these are worse than the Panari. Oh God. So the answer to making him speak could be in his poetry? How, Mr. Dixon, how did you come out with this?
Perhaps.
I need some sort of clue to go on. Where do I start looking?
That is not the way this works. The path is yours to tread, no one else's.
Why am I even asking? What can you tell about his heart?
He was an artist of great talent. His paintings are said to help those who meditate on them become closer to achieving oneness. His best work, in my opinion, is the aptly named Mural of Enlightenment.
Yeah, Jorian sent me to see that mural before he would let me in here, even though I saw it already.
Really? That's interesting.
Who is that Jorian fellow, anyway?
Jorian is the master of divination here in Tula. A bit of a clairvoyant in him there is. Jorian never has anyone do anything for no reason. Of that you can be certain. He knows more than he is letting on, I feel.
Well, I go speak with him further then.
It will do you no good. He has revealed everything he is going to. And if I know him, it was not very much.
I extremely dislike you guys. I didn't expect... It's such a strong... No! Don't go talk to him. Not that Mr. Dixon wants to. Mr. Dixon wants to be out of here as soon as possible. Still, he was very strong. Strong answer. No, don't talk to him. What is the mural meant to represent? It's no... Okay, no one knows, really. The largest symbol is thought to possibly represent a lost college of magic, but no one can say for sure. I'll be going.
As it must be. You must find your own way.
Yeah, enough with this stuff.
Mr. Smythe, I wanted to commend you on your recent work in Tarant. Well done.
Yeah, he's talking to Perryman, who is not answering. I'm thinking about leaving Perryman here once we finish our quests around, because I expected him to have at least some dialogue with Simon Thor, but apparently not that this is the game where your companions speak. I want to be very clear, but he really has nothing to add, so I think we will be going and pick up somebody that's maybe more interesting. No idea. By the way...
Yes. What can I help you with now? What questions do you have for me?
What are these windows? Are they pictures?
These? No. They are portals to other places. an indulgence, but I find it soothing to gaze through.
So you spy on people? Can they be used to get to those places?
Of course.
Could we use them?
Of course. When you have completed the task Nazruddin has sent you on, you may have complete use of them.
Wow, the mages of Tulla are almost as fanatic as the Panari. I'm noticing this. Well, no, it's not like I haven't noticed it before.
What questions do you...
Nothing. So yeah, we have Stillwater here, we have Ashbury, we have Tarant, we have... Oops. Come on. We have Blackroot, we have Caladon, and the Ring of Broadgar, conveniently. Roseborough, by the way. It's a very beautiful room. Mr.Dixon will not be using these portals because he just wants to get out of here, believe me. Now, I'm role-playing this. Mr. Dixon doesn't want to pass through a magical portal. Believe me when I say that. I would try, but Mr. Dixon is not curious towards magic. That's something he's not very curious about. So, explaining this very quickly, this is the lost symbol of some college of magic that nobody here knows anything anymore about. There are 4 symbols, and these 4 symbols are surrounded by 4 symbols of the college of the 16, I think there's 16 of them, colleges of magic. The ones we just talked about with each master. I think we will be starting from this one. And you have to start with this symbol. Now, this mural is really crappy because some of the symbols are... you can see them, yes, you can see them well enough, but it could have been done better, clearer maybe. And we will be starting with this. You have to step on them, and you see that outside in clockwise order. So first this, for this, and last this. This symbol will usually be in front of a door. Not really sure, but it should be in front of a door. And that door will then open if you follow the right sequence. And by the way, this mural reminds me of some actually real life paintings, murals, not paintings. Stuff like Giotto, Cimabue, something like that. I don't remember the titles of the works of art. Oh, it's night, how convenient. I remember a St. Francis or something, right? Don't like that. Maybe I need to check that out. Oh well. Maybe we should wait a little bit more. A little bit more? Here he is, Pelosian. He will not talk to you. So, these symbols are the same we saw in the murals. This is the one we wanted to start with. And that corresponds to this door. This door is locked. I don't think you can pick lock it, but you cannot really enter. Right? Okay. I think you can blast them doors. If you are a technologist, that's a fun way to go for for solving this puzzle. So you have to write down the symbols that you saw on the mural. This is the last, right, as I said before. So which one was the first? Oh yeah, that one. What is it? Yeah, you see, all these symbols are scattered throughout the city, and you have to run around and step on them. I want this star, not this star, so we're going to have to go with the... Yeah, it's very easy to get this puzzle wrong. Which is the first? I think it's this one. It should be that one. Okay, let's go get that symbol. Come on, come on. Step on this first, and then we have the opposite of that. Let's find it. That's necromantic white. We should be going for necromantic black. This is conveyance. It's similar, but I think that is conveyance, right? We need this one. So we walk, we run all the way up. It's not a difficult puzzle to figure out. It's just annoying. It's perfectly placed, but it's annoying. So we have necromantic black. Then we have the symbol of, I don't remember which college it is, but it's almost like the symbol for Jupiter. So it's something like a 4. This one. Yeah, it's basically running around. I'm going to do it all, so I will probably use it as tutorial as well. I will make a timestamp if somebody wants to know how to solve this puzzle. We have our 4, and then we have our nature. I think that's nature, right? And we have an open door. And we have a book on the floor. Let's read it. Oh. Hey, come on game. This symbol reminds me of something, almost as if I've seen it in real life before. It probably exists and it has a meaning. The tie that binds the first to the last, the first to its child, is the spirit of all, the spirit that calls and the way, much brighter before you. Okay? I don't see anything else I can click on. So let's move forward. Let's do this star. So the last symbol we have to step on is the X of the temporal college. I think that's the temporal college. I might be saying nonsense. So this was the one I was looking at before. I suppose that the first symbol we have to step on is this one. Then we have this one, then we have this one, and then we have the X. I hope this is the right one, because it wasn't really that clear in... yeah, I suppose that one wasn't really that clear in the mural. Couldn't see very well. It's a little bit time consuming when you don't know what you're doing the first times with this puzzle, but I think that if you step on the wrong symbol, the puzzle resets. Oh, this is still illuminated, see, because that was right. And then we're going up. Oh god, so much leg work. Behind here to this one. Wait. No, yeah, I was about to get it wrong. See, we have this one first, this M kind of symbol. I think that is right, because I think there is another symbol that looks very similar to that M. I'm almost afraid I've done it wrong. No, I didn't, because this is still on. Oh, thank God. Another book. Let's read it. There is only one step which begins a journey. Wise are they who wear the cloak of truth. Clear is their way, clear is their vision, and clear will be that which they seek. Okay. Then let's move to the other set of which one should we do first? The cross or the swirl? Let's do the swirl.